Okay, here we go. Funny story. I was ready to start as soon as that first song ended. But then I forgot that my mic was like in the other room. So now I'm back though. I think I just hit my mic, it's fine. I'm currently working on getting, if my thing stops, please. I didn't even press it again, please. Thank you. Working on getting an enchantment room. This is so sad. You should probably sleep. I love you, but go away. As I struggle with controls. Okay, I've been working mornings, which means I start at 6 a.m. and I hate it. Like my boss at one point, she was like, why are we still doing meds at 10? Because med passes, most of the meds, quote unquote med pass, are at 8 o'clock and we can do meds up to an hour and up to an hour before and after. So technically we should not be doing meds anytime after 9 because then it's late. You're right. You're an hour behind, I forgot. Anyway, so she's like, why are we still doing meds at 10? I'm like, I thought everyone took this long to do meds when you're alone because like it's 2 floors and like every single person gets meds. And we have like at least 30 residents. So I'm like, I thought that was normal. I was like crying. So yeah. And like one of my coworkers, I was like, am I really the only one that takes that long to do meds? And she's like, no, that's like the normal time for us to finish if we're doing it alone. And by alone, I don't mean like we're not the only person in the area. I mean like if I'm doing the meds in the assisted living area, then there's a CNA there doing all the call lights and everything, but they're not med tech trained. This is the PC version, not the Minecraft, not WoW. This isn't the Xbox version, so I don't believe so, but I do have it on the computer. So maybe. So yeah. My computer has been struggling. It like has me walk. I literally had it in my hand. It thinks that I'm pressing the buttons much longer than I am. Sorry, that's kind of rude, guys. So I just have chickens because the feathers for arrows, I mean. Yeah, I might have my Xbox signed in. Well, yeah, but maybe probably then. I forgot about how that worked. Because that's probably. We could. We totally. What's throwing me off right now is that in my chat on Streamlabs, your name is a blue, but on stream, it's a lime green, which I feel like is illegal. I mean, if you wanna, we can always start a world if you want to. Yeah, at one point, I don't know if you saw, but I tried to go to the Nether and like died like 5 or 6 times, I think. So, oh my gosh, I'm pressing shift, stop. Okay, pressing, there we go. Sweeping edge, hold on, what's sweeping edge? I have like a tab on my phone of all of the enchantment things because I cannot function. Not my throat. His brain does not learn. Oh. I was like, why do I have a tab called Learn Religions open? It's because I was looking up how to make black salt. Oh, that's piglins. F. Maybe I probably used it on this one. No. Just kidding, I don't. That's fair. But anxiety. Okay, anyway, Minecraft Archive Fandom is the website I was using. Nope, just kidding. Minecraft Encanto House. Oh, damn. Okay, what was it? Swooping Edge. Available only in Java. Oh, what? It's a good question. What edition do you have? Because I'm obviously playing on Java edition, not Bedrock. I'm also playing technically an old version because I have a modded version so that I can like zoom in and whatever. So I'm technically playing an older version just because I downloaded it like right before the game updated, and then I was too lazy to like re-download it and whatever. Oh my gosh, please. I still have this brown button. Oh my gosh, I'm oh my goodness. Thank you. So yeah, I need delayed. Yeah. I mean, I have a Bedrock edition, I believe, because I have both. Because I accidentally bought the wrong one. Oh. Well, I technically could play the newer version. Because this is basically the only thing that the Optifine does is the zoom in. And I can always change the version I'm playing on. Wrong. Oh my god. I have so many eggs. Why do I have so many eggs? I mean, we could try. I have more leather, right? That's why I have 3 just sitting there. I wish. I mean, you probably do have both. I think right now you get both of them if you buy one, like either one. Anyway, I think that's what's going on right now. That's what I was trying to avoid! Sir, leave me be. I always feel bad for hitting the children. But it is what it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's right on your screen? See, okay, so I have, hold on, let's do this. So I have my two monitors, okay? So I have monitor, hold on, I have monitor A and monitor B. Monitor A has my Spotify, and then, like, neither of them are full screen. So I have the Spotify and then Streamlabs, so I can see the stream and chat. And then B is just Minecraft. And so on the little stream display, your name is green. But then in my chat on Streamlabs, it's blue. And apparently it's to you, it's red. Why was I walking sideways? So basically thinks I hate it. Yesterday I was trying to find more diamonds. I don't I was probably just trying to find more diamonds because the enchantment table, but then I did, so I need to like, oh, it's my other chest stuff. Come on, doggy. Oh, sir. Random alarm that I don't know why. I'm paranoid about nights. Okay. Watch me never be able to get out. Oh my god. Thanks, I hate it. Well, I guess I don't need that. Hello. Please. Thank you. You said GM and I thought you meant general merchandise. Walmart be like, I assume you mean general manager? I don't know. So right now, I guess our owner of the building slash current executive director is on break or something. I don't know where he is. I don't get told anything. Anyway, he's gone. And then as well as that, our like receptionist person is out of town until Tuesday. So, you know, we had the whole fire alarm slash death the other day. There was like no one, quote, in charge. And one of the residents is like, this is unacceptable. Someone needs to be in charge. And I told the nurse about that and she's like, the building doesn't need to be managed 24/7. I'm like, yeah. Maybe. Oh my gosh. Also, several residents got catheters recently, and I'm like, why? That might be TMI, but just because catheters. So. I'm like, what? Oh my god. I'm gonna. Oh, I didn't. Baby, where is you? Hi. We'll just eat a potato. Oh yeah. Like, at one point I was concerned for a resident because they had just gotten a catheter and their, kind of gross, but their urine was super dark. Like, not like you're dehydrated, bright yellow, like dark. And I was like, turns out that's normal when you get a catheter in because the blood. I'm like, oh. Yeah, and we've also had a resident try to take it out, which would be so much worse than simply leaving it. So, I was like, books, that's what I was gonna do. I've heard this song before, but it's on the playlist, so there's no reason why I wouldn't have. I have another one. Just kidding. But yeah, that's my adventures as a nursing assistant. And so like today I would like drop Nova off at her play, because she's in Matilda right now. I dropped her off, and then like she had been looking for so long for her wallet, and then was like, is it in the car? And I'm like, yeah. And then she forgot it in the car when she got out. Ooh. I can imagine. I wouldn't be surprised if that was true. I don't think it's good that the bladder was so swollen. Well, yeah, maybe. I'm trying to think. I'm like, if around the bladder was swollen, it would be pressing on the bladder, and you wouldn't be able to control your bladder. Therefore, you would become incontinent, or at least you would be incontinent, just not maybe normal way, typical incontinence way. Fine, I'll let you outside. Jeez. But like, if the bladder was, I don't know. Either way, I wouldn't be surprised if that was true. I don't remember what I was saying before. But yeah, like, it can be instant relief for people who can't control that. Because at one point, like, someone who has a catheter at work, like, they weren't having any output. Like, their catheter bag was just empty all the time, and we're like, are you like what's up? Like, is he holding it in? Which wouldn't really be possible, but like, yeah, like in an unnatural way, you know? And like in a bad way, is he holding it in? Like something's swollen or whatever. I think he ended up being fine. There was nothing wrong. He just wasn't having enough fluids. But yeah. I remembered what I was talking about. So yeah, I dropped Nova off. She forgot her wallet in the car. And I was like, okay, I'll stay in the city because I don't want to have to drive 15 minutes there and back again when she calls me being like, hey, I forgot my wallet. So I was like, okay, I'll go make my therapy appointment because I hadn't gotten around to doing that yet. They were closed. So then I just walked around the hospital that was right next door, basically. And it was like, volunteer parking only. And I'm like, well, now I kind of want to volunteer. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I mean, like, what's the word? Like, there was a blockage that was stopping it from draining automatically. I think that's what we thought it was. He ended up being fine, whatever. But yeah. The sound of the chickens laying eggs. But yeah, like, catheters are an easier way to handle bladder incontinence. Because, you know, we have a lot of incontinent people at work just because it's an assisted living facility. I don't have any. And so they wear briefs, which is, in the simplest way possible, adult diapers. And some of them even call them diapers. It's just, you know, you're not really supposed to because it might make them feel like embarrassed and whatever. But, simplest form, adult diapers. So yeah, a lot of residents have briefs, and we have to change them because of that. So the residents who have briefs are on, like, most of them are on 2-hour toileting schedules. Like, we have to check in with them every 2 hours, be like, hey, do you need to go to the bathroom? Hey, is your brief wet? And then if they're wet, then we have to change them. And if they're foul incontinent, then we have to clean up their poop too. So, whee! I thought I was gonna fall. But yeah, like, catheter is the easiest way to handle incontinence when it comes to bladder incontinence. And when I don't know if everyone knows the word incontinence. Incontinence just means you can't control it. Like, kind of like a baby. Because, like, a baby hasn't learned how to control it, and then when you're older, sometimes you just lose the ability to control your bladder and or bowel. So yeah. We have a resident though that, like, she'll press her call button, and then, because she needs to go to the bathroom, whatever, she'll press her call button. She's sometimes incontinent, sometimes not. I don't know the specifics with her, but, like, she'll call her button, and then she gets impatient, so she goes to take herself to the toilet, to the bathroom, but she's a major fall hazard just because she can't stand very well because her feet are so slippery. I don't know. So basically, it's really bad that she does that, and we're like, honey, please just wait for us to come. And she's like, well, I couldn't hold it in. I'm like, you have a brief for that reason. We can always just change it in 10 minutes. So, life of living as a CNA. That's not surprising. But yeah, then it was probably just that we thought there was a blockage, which was stopping it, which was definitely not good. Like, we knew it wasn't good either way, but especially if it's because of a blockage. Oh my gosh. We're gonna breed these guys first. Bestie, come over here. Thank you. Everyone in this corner. I don't even know at this point. I'm thinking about, like, because I can technically get my nurse very easily up here, because the technical school MTech, where I got my CNA, does nurse practitioner or something, practical nurse, whatever, which practical nurse, that's what it is, which is pretty much the same thing as a nurse. It's just not quite the same title. You just don't have as high as an education, I guess, as far as I saw. So yeah, if you got your practical nurse, then you would, so normally nursing would take 4 years, but if you got your practical nurse at MTech, and MTech works with Weber State University, so that when you get your practical nursing, that's fair. I've thought about that. I've also thought about being like a hospice nurse, just because, like, I love the residents, but sometimes I hate my coworkers give me so much anxiety, just because I always worry that they hate me. But if I'm a hospice nurse, I don't have to worry about it, because I don't interact with any quote-unquote coworkers, as well as I know all the regular CNAs at the facilities would be like, oh, thank God. Because, like, at my facility, at least, we are so glad for all of the hospice aides. Like, yeah. No aides are coming in the entire state on Monday because it's a holiday, because Labor Day. And I'm like, what? I sure hope I don't work Monday. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I will have a breakdown. Oh, I'm overnight. Never mind. Not my issue. But yeah. Like, I've thought about being hospice too. Wow. But yeah, so, like, you get your practical nursing in a year, I think. That's fair. And like there's some, like our memory care residents, sometimes they get aggressive, and I know one of them has multiple times hit the hospice aide when she tries to shower him. So that's fair. But yeah, so I think, so normally it would be 4 years to get your nursing, but because of how MTech and Weber State work together, I believe it'd only be 2, because I believe it's 1 year to get your practical. I could be wrong, do not quote me on this. I believe it could be 1 year to get your practical and then 1 year at Weber after that, or maybe like 2 more years at Weber. But yeah. So, I think this is so slow because it's like mostly dependent on the cows. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I can't breed any of them. Never mind. So I guess at my facility, we do monthly birthday celebrations. So today was our monthly birthday stuff. So we all of the residents got together. Well, all that wanted to. They all came down and they had ice cream and we sang happy birthday, whatever. And we shouted out the people who had a birthday that month. And when they were... yeah, it takes a while, but because a practical nurse is so similar to an actual nurse, it's just like a smaller qualification. Because MTech has those, because MTech is a technical college, so they only do certifications and such. So, because MTech does the practical nursing, and it works with Weber State to make sure it's as fast as possible, you can get it so quick. Yeah. What was I saying? I don't remember. Imagine having a memory. Hello? You're... it was already going down, okay. But yeah, like it takes a while to become an RN. And I praise the RN at my facility. She's on call. Oh yes. So they were talking about how we do monthly birthday celebrations, and my only thought was the Office episode where Jim is in charge for the day. He goes, why don't we just do all of the birthdays at once? Because like the activities person was like, yeah, we do birthdays all together once a month. We're cool like that. And my mind flashes to the Office scene where everyone is upset. And I'm like, uh-huh. So, I almost said that too. I was almost like in the Office scene. But yeah, like our RN at work deserves literally the entire world. She's on call literally 24/7. I'm not even kidding. She went on vacation and we were still calling her. And she was okay with it, as far as we're aware. Like, yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, like she's on call literally 24/7, not even kidding. As well as she comes in and does stuff in the facility in the mornings on weekdays. And she's married and has a kid, at least one. Like, she's expressed that she has to do some self-preservation, which is why we're not supposed to give her number out to residents and resident family members and such, which totally makes sense. But she's expressed that her family is feeling less important than her job because she's on call literally 24/7. And it makes me feel so bad. Because like literally anytime we have a question, we text her and or call her. Anytime anyone falls, we have to tell her. Literally. Like, I think she was on a cruise, and she literally sent out a text at one point. She was like, hey guys, sorry I haven't been accessible as I thought I would have been. And we're like, you're on vacation, homie. But like, this is kind of why I wish we had 2 RNs. Like, part of me understands why we only have the 1. But it would be nicer to have 2, that way they could switch off and take easier vacations. Because, like, we literally call her when we have any med questions, when any meds are missing, when we can't find any and we're just blind. Like, they're there, but we just can't find them. She would tell us where they are. When someone falls, if any aides ask any questions, if anyone's specific nurses come in, because she's the nurse for some of them. I know. Like, she's the nurse, she's the specific nurse for some residents, but some residents have a separate nurse. She literally does everything. And I'm like, I don't know if I think I would be okay just being on call, like everyone calling me. But I would not be okay doing that on top of like coming in every weekday for multiple hours at a time and doing so much stuff. Because most of the time the calls are just, hey, this person fell. Hey, I can't find this med. Do you know where it is? Or stuff like that. Or like, hey, this med is low. Can you reorder it? Or like tell the hospice to reorder it, or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't think I would mind that part of it. But having to come in every single day, basically, especially not getting a vacation, basically, like, yeah. Like, she's literally, like, publicly, she said to all of us, she's like, hey, if you guys have questions, you need to call me and not text me, because, or she's like, in the middle of the night, if you have questions, you need to call and not text, because my phone, like, I'll be asleep and I won't wake up to a text. Like, which basically means she has her ringer on literally all the time. I'm like, girl. Literal queen. Angel. Like, a lot of the residents are like, you're a good person, you're an angel. Ooh. Like, all that other stuff. I'm like, not me. She, our nurses, what do you mean? I do nothing compared to her. I know. Like, most of the time when I call her, it's like 5 minutes tops for the entire conversation. Like, so like, that's why I don't think I would mind that. Especially because there's only 2 people who would be calling her at any given point. Because there's only 2 med techs at any given point. Sometimes there's technically more people who are medtech certified and could pass meds if they want, but like the medtechs on schedule are the ones that are supposed to be asking about meds and such. Technically, we all do it, but yeah, so. Yeah, like, I'm so bad with my ringtone. Okay, some of you need to die. Sorry, not sorry. We're just hitting aimlessly. High enough that I don't actually hit babies. Okay. Actually, let's just get all of the adults at this point, just because there's so many babies. Stop moving. Okay, fine, we'll leave one. What? But yeah, like, I'm so bad. Like, that's partially why I got a watch, a smartwatch. Because that way I will always see when someone texts me if I have it. And the only time I'll have my sound on is when my watch is dead or something. Like, one time I forgot my watch at home when I had like a quick shift, like it was a short shift. Oh no. Hold on. Is it spelled like... That's my guess. Imagine. I hope it's spelled like that. Or imagine like with a W instead of with the R. Christopher. Anyway. I was literally just imagining what is the most insane way to spell Christopher. One, it's most typically spelled. I never knew anyone that spelled it like that. I was literally just like, most people spell it with CH, therefore this person has to have it with a K just to be that guy. Most people just do TO for Christo, and I'm like, toe, type out toe. And then for typically the PH, I'm like, F. I literally, I'm a genius. Yeah, I've never met anyone who spells it like that. I don't think I've ever met anyone who doesn't spell it just the normal way. That's so weird. Why would you? I would feel so bad for having. If I ever adopted someone and their name was spelled like that, I'd be like, do you wanna change it? And if they're like, no, I like how it's spelled, I'm like, are you sure? My first thought when you said no teen site for him was testosterone. I'm just saying. That too, but like I'd be literally be like, do you wanna change it? Do you wanna like spell it differently? Like, you know, you don't have to be stuck with that name. That's how I would react. Oh my god. If I can function. So yeah. I was literally just thinking most ridiculous way to spell it. But I was pretty close. I was pretty close though. I gotta admit. Hi. Here, come upstairs. Oh. Does your schedule not say where you're supposed to be? Like my schedule is like, hey, you're in this area, so like either just assisted living or memory care specifically. And it's also like, hey, you're either supposed to be the med tech or the CNA. As well as at Walmart, it was pretty simple. It's pretty simple everywhere I've been. So. What was I doing? Pickaxe. I'm making a pickaxe. That's what I was doing. Be proud of me. I remembered. I forgot about that. I thought my phone vibrated for a second. The amethyst reacts to the doggies? I love that. I was so glad today that I was not working until 4. I need another chest. I was about to say I don't have enough wood, but I have the planks in here anyway. Okay. Just kidding. Let's see. Oh. I see. So it's kind of like you're just wherever they need you at this point? Is that what it is? Hit my water. My water bottle hit my desk. Hi, sir. Oh, just kidding. Yeah. Because, like, the way I interpreted that was what we have is an aid, which basically just helps anywhere that is necessary. Uh-huh.
Yo, we're a bunch of pirates, man. Arg.
Yeah. So, that's typically just the floater ships, like the aids. Because everyone else is actually properly scheduled. Those are the people that go wherever. Like if it's really quiet in AL, they'll come down to MC and be like, hey, do you guys need any help? Or if it's quiet in MC, they'll be like, hey, AL, do you guys need any help? Or anything like that. So yeah. I love being a floater, honestly. First of all, they're only 4-hour shifts, because it's 7 to 11 during Med Pass, and 6 to 10, again, during Med Pass. Technically, we're not supposed to start meds until 7 either time, because most meds are at 8, and we're not supposed to do it an hour. We're not supposed to do it over an hour before. Oh, yeah. I get that. Yeah, like our care coordinator, she's supposed to, I believe, I could be wrong, she's supposed to do any shift that is not covered. Like if someone gets a doctor's note and can't come in, she's supposed to take their shift and do it so that there's still someone there, so that we're not technically short. So you're kind of like that, only you don't like come in. You don't come in on their behalf, you just you're where you are needed during your shift. I don't know where the other lava was. I think this was a dead end. Yeah. When you don't know what your position is at work. Sometimes schedule says you can less than 2 because you do have to board. Open and comes in when they go. Sometimes someone who's scheduled for like ice cream, they can be interesting. Yeah, we're told that schedule was put the way that it was for a reason, because like legal reasons, you know, because we accept med deliveries and whatnot. And so like we're told you're scheduled where you are for a reason. You shouldn't be like changing or anything. Like sometimes we switch. Like I was supposed to be in assisted living CNA, but the assisted living CNA was, or the memory care CNA was like, hey, can we switch so I'm in assisted living and you're in memory care? Ooh, that's fun. So yeah, like you can do occasional switches like that, as long as like you let them know. Because, like, if the nurse if the nurse is, as far as she's aware, you're the one accepting all of the med deliveries, because how did I miss this? Because the person in AL is the one that's always accepting the deliveries, just because they're closest to the front desk and whatnot. Okay, baby, sit. Just because when meds are delivered, they press the front desk button for us to come get the delivery, and only the assisted living people have the pagers, because our memory care doesn't have call buttons. A few residents do, simply because they transferred into memory care from assisted living and they still have their call button, but that's just sometimes. But yeah, like, the nurse and the care coordinator need to know who is the one accepting all of the deliveries for meds, for, like, legality and whatnot. Hello? Hey! Yeah. This is what I was looking for. Yeah, especially because we are all working, for the most part, for all the med techs are working under the nurse's license, because we don't have any certification to actually handle meds ourselves. We just do it under her license to do that. Because CNAs aren't. Yeah. So yeah, it's all because of legal stuff. Which is fun. Like whenever I get a med delivery, they're like, alright, I just need your first name or whatever. I'm like, because I have to give them my legal name. Which, for everyone who may not know watching this in the future, I haven't gotten my legal name for at least a couple of years now, so. And especially, I don't at work. Like, I don't even go by it at work. And everyone knows that it's not my legal name. Like in the group chats, I have my preferred name and then in parentheses my legal name. As well as a few of them obviously need to know, because like payroll and like the nurse and whatnot. So yeah. No, how old is he? Tell me. Right a second. Oh yeah, I was going up because I could hear the lava and I thought it was above me and I wasn't sure. This is like an ominous song. What is it called? Keeping Me Grounded. Oh, it's a Legend of Zelda cover, maybe? I mean, it's a picture of art of Link sitting in the middle of a forest, surrounded by fairies, doing the, playing the little, I did hand motions as if that helps anything. Like the little flute kind of thing that he has. Ocarina. Playing the ocarina. Forever. The amount of times I've almost walked into the lava. Wait. Is gonna be in charge. Nice. Good for him. I mean, our other care coordinator, because we just changed care coordinators. Okay. So, we had a care coordinator and the assistant. Care coordinator got fired. The assistant became care coordinator. She's my age. Like, she's going to college this year. She just graduated with me. Not in my school, but the same year. She's since stepped down just because burnout and overwhelm and college and everything going on in life, which is totally understandable. Like, she cannot handle being care coordinator on top of everything. Because care coordinator is, like, a lot. So, yeah. Which, like, good for her. But yeah, like, it's so surprising to me when people our age are in those positions. Like, when I found out how old she was, or, like, when I found out how old she was / who slash that she was the that she was the assistant. I was like, wait, really? So like maybe that just might lead to them like peaking at a very young age. I'm so cautious. I do not want to walk into the lava. I know. Like, I feel like while it's good for them to have that much success already, I feel like it'll lead to much faster burnout, like the current now assistant care coordinator. Like, it's gonna, yeah, so, like, it's just a lot. We're turning away. I almost walked into the lava. Okay. Breathe. Breathe. So the whole point of me doing this was to look for diamonds because I found some, but obviously want more. I thought baby was way up. Oh no, that's right, baby's up there. I know. I thought I heard a zombie. But yeah, like I would hate that position with everything in me. Hold on, I cannot see. Dangerous game here, guys. We will do that. And that. Huh. That is weird then. Yes, what? We're gonna go on this side. You like walk by showing off Hector's ring? Oh no, oh no, how old? How old is he? My first thought was like 40s. I'm still waiting for your message. It might just be stream delay on either side. I was right. I am on a roll. First of all, yikes. Second of all, yikes. Third of all, thanks, I hate it. I mean, sugar daddy. Like, it's, well, I was gonna say it's different if it's a sugar relationship, but like, when a sugar relationship, you get stuff out of it. In this, you do not. Has he directly told you, or has someone else told you, is the question. Because if he's told you, whew, bold. Does he know how old you are? I mean, not that it really gives that much of a difference, but... Ooh, then you probably should. That's not good. It's bad news bears then. Definitely bad news bears. Christ. Puppy, where are you? We'll just go this way. Baby. Baby. Just kidding, we're going this way. Baby, come here! I don't like where you are. Okay, good. You're being stressed about baby. Is there anything over here? No, it's just going because I'm wanting. I'm maybe going the wrong way. Nope, okay. I hate that with every being in me. I'm so tired. Hold on, where's that processing? Coworker Kevin came up to you, so I'm just crushing you. So you didn't know. Oh, so Kevin didn't even know who liked you at that point. He's like asking for a friend for a friend. Asking for a friend of a friend. I see, I see. Okay, thank you. That's the biggest lie in the entire world, my god. It's like literally just going, oh, I was just asking for a friend. Like, we all know. What am I even supposed to do with pufferfish? Like, I think you can, I think you make potions with them. Yeah, like if your friend asks you like, hey, is this person single? Do you know? You might feel like too embarrassed to ask yourself, so you ask someone else to ask for you. And then when they tell you, you tell your friend. Yeah. We need to make a new pickaxe too. Not pickaxe, axe. My watch is demanding attention. We're just going out to mine. This tree cannot be mined. Illegal. Because there is bees that I've not heard anything from yet. Well, I got honeycomb obviously from them. But they've been dead for so long. Yeah, like one, the probability of both of you being at work at the same point and the neighbor being there is low. I just messed that up. Oh well. 2, hey, one of your coworkers was cute. Oh yeah, which one? Vague description that could very well match a lot of the coworkers. Like, three, you're close enough to your neighbor that your neighbor would randomly tell you they thought one of your coworkers was cute. I'm not that close with any of my neighbors. I'm close enough to you and Vesper to be like, someone thought Sonic was cute. Exactly. Well, that too. I thought you were gonna be like, I wouldn't exactly be telling my neighbors about a coworker. Like, a bear, like, a 20-year-old coworker, basically. I don't. Are you serious? I can't even. But yeah, like, like, it's, yeah, like, literally, that could be literally anyone in the city. Yeah, like, I can understand why the head chef at my work would be, like, proud, because everyone loves him at there. He knows everyone knows him. It's not fast food. Like, we're gonna see how many chickens I get if I stop moving. Thank you. Oh, I almost got stuck. I know, like, you only know on the off chance that they come during your shift. I was at the gas station the other day on my way home from, like, an overnight, so it was like 6:30 a.m. And, like, Bishop is at the pump right next to me. He's like, oh, hey, I didn't recognize you for a second. I'm like, yep, on my way home from work. He goes, on your way to work? I'm like, no, home. And he goes, oh. Like, it's something like that. Like, the off chance that 1, they're going to Sonic. 2, you're at work while they're there. 3, you interact. I know, like, it's one thing if it was a recent promotion. He's like, guys, I got a promotion. Like, promotions are exciting regardless of where you work. But if you've been working there for a while, do you know how long he's been working there? And or how long he's been the cook? Like, if he's been the cook for a while now, and if he's been working there for even longer, why would you feel the need to talk about that so much? Like, I understand, like, if you got the promotion you were hoping for, I understand that. But that was then. And this is now. You should be learning. Jekyll and Hyde reference. But yeah, like, why are you randomly telling your neighbors that? Especially because, like, from the times I've been at Sonic, I've never interacted. Was he hired as a cook? Because, like, I could have, like, when I've been at Sonic, I haven't interacted with any of the cooks whatsoever, unless I was unknowing of the fact that the cook who made my food was then becoming a server and had ended up serving me my food because they had changed positions in that short time span. Though I find it highly unlikely. That's the only time I would have interacted with any cook at Sonic. So it's not like he interacts with his coworkers, or he interacts with his neighbors at work. So that means he's going out of his way to say he works at Sonic. When he's been there a month. At most. It's insane. I need... Is that air quotes because it doesn't seem like it? Yeah, so like, none of his neighbors are ever going to interact with him. I don't know what I just did more. Because like, you don't interact with the cooks at fast food. You really don't. And most places you can like see the cooks just because it's like right behind the counter, but Sonic is different. Like, Sonic is mostly a, oh, you order outside and then if you stay you still eat outside. You don't like actually come inside for anything. Inside is the cooking. 1 month anniversary. Why did I put that there? I hate that. Okay, you need to move. Come over here. Come here. I got some delicious wheat that you're not interested in. Unsurprisingly. Okay, thank you. Yeah, like you don't... Damn. You just look, he's struggling. Ooh, not that. I feel like that's so annoying though, when someone's like, oh, I have experience, and then they obviously don't. Like one of my coworkers referred one of her old coworkers, because she used to work at a restaurant and she referred one of her coworkers at that restaurant. And he ended up being terrible and quit mid-shift because one of the residents' family members yelled at him for not doing his job. So like, and she felt bad because he was so bad and she was the one who referred him. Oof. So like, when you get an order, it's like, no onions, no pickles, no ketchup, no anything. He's like, we'll put onions and pickles and ketchup and everything. And you're like, that's the exact opposite of what we want. And then you get people yelling at you as if it's your fault, and you're like, man, I don't know what's up with this guy. I'm sorry. He's kind of out of it. Don't. I'm sorry. Don't. So that's what we all thought for a little while. The then care coordinator was like, she was just like, he's not employed here anymore. And I thought because he had gotten yelled at by the resident, and because I had told her why the resident yelled at him, I thought she had fired him mid-shift. Turns out he quit. He's like, I'm not dealing with this BS. And we're like, you literally thought feeding someone was more important than 5, maybe 10 minutes to change someone's brief when they were soaked and had everything in there before they were going up to go eat dinner with all the, like, assisted living people. Oh my gosh. You would think at that point you would learn. And yet, we're doing this for aesthetic reasons. Nice. Screams. I swear. But yeah, turns out he quit and was not fired. Like, all of us were like, holy shit, he got fired. Because, like, it would have made sense that he got fired. Because, like, I'm sure everyone, all of the coworkers, and even some of the residents complained about him. Literally. Like, yes, it's important. Like, yes, the resident needs to eat, and we have to feed him. But it's either the wife needs help with her husband, who's the resident, because, like, it'll either, one, take, like, 5-10 minutes, or two, it's definitely the priority. Because the only reason it wouldn't take 5-10 minutes is if he had fallen or something, which could be big deal, especially for that specific resident. So I'm like, bro. Like, I ran into the wife and she was like crying. I'm like, I am so sorry. And I guess he got mad that I was like, hey, that's not okay. Like, he got mad that I was telling him that it wasn't okay to do that. And I'm like, do your job. Exactly. We literally, so we have a couple of residents who don't like us to toilet them. And because they're incontinent, they just sit in their urine. And it literally hardens and harms them and makes them bleed and get infections. And I'm like, this is why we check up on them every 2 hours to change them, even if they refuse. Because, like, in memory care, quote, refusal is them fighting us. In memory care, we're like, okay, let's go to the bathroom. And if they fight us, then that's refusal. But in assisted living, we do have a couple of people like that. When we're like, hey, can we take you to the bathroom? They're like, no. And they end up sitting in their soil brief for so long because they're technically competent, so we can't force them to do anything, especially because if, like, it comes down to it, they'd be like, she made me go into the bathroom and take off my underwear. Like, that could be a lawsuit. Literally. Like, and he's taking his time, and the wife said that she heard him being like, hey, do you want to eat dinner in your room or out here? Like, that's definitely not a priority. So, scream. Yeah. Oh, what was I gonna do? Chicken pops. I just love that caption. Please, 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 please. One. Please. I need one more. Please. I was like, what is that? That's my little fortress. Right over there. But yeah. are going to go out and hunt as many cows as we can. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe. My mom said you did the very best one, and you are not. You're coming with me. Okay, I will. Sorry. Probably the water, or the eggs, or we'll bring the wheat. I know, like, I'm literally like, I hate working morning shift. I'm so glad I get out at 2. Except that, like, right now, because the school year is back and we have some high school students working, the shift doesn't end until 4 sometimes, because the high school students can't get there before then. Which means that we get 10-hour shifts, because we start at 6. I'm like, why didn't we just adjust all of the shifts a little bit instead of that? Like, why didn't we? Because, like, I guess the now care coordinator wanted it to be, wanted the shifts to be, like, 7 to 4, I think, or like 8 to 4, 4 to 11, and then 11 to the 7 or 8. That way, like, the hours are still the same for everyone. The shifts are just, like, moved a little bit. So yeah. Like, that's what I feel like should have been done. But yeah. Remember that. I need food. Okay. Put the eggs in here, didn't I? Okay, come on, baby. Where are we going today? Ooh, I feel like I'm so fast. Okay, so I was at just the high school visiting, you know, whatever. Oh, hold on. I'll probably get my coordinates. I would get the coordinates of, like, right here. Else I will forget. Let's see. -4. We're just gonna screenshot, actually. There we go. Yeah. Anyway, I was at the high school, just, you know, talking to teachers and whatnot, and I was talking about how during my phone interview, they were like, yeah, we don't provide any benefits. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, because I'm under my parents still. And I was talking to my teacher about that, my old teacher, and he goes, last I checked, I could be wrong. I haven't looked into it, so I don't even know for sure. He was like, look into it. I could be wrong. But I believe that they legally have to give you benefits if you are a full-time. I'm like, oh. So I still need to look into that. I don't think I'm full-time anymore. I could be wrong. Just because I asked to go down to 4 days a week instead of 5. So, like, we'll see. But, like, for everyone else, I will fight. So, yeah. Portal. I feel like I've already been over here. Bee! Why is he what? I don't understand what you mean. The one that I said, you know, talk to you, Ingy. Hey, I thought that was funny. Benjamin thought it was funny too. What does mean mugging mean? Go, get out of there. I'm sorry, this isn't for you. I mean, I think Benjamin was the one who reacted the laughing emoji to my me, you know, Taku Angie. Because he looks angry in the picture. It's like, not seriously, just like pissed. He's like, really? This again. Oh, I think I've been down there. Come on. I don't even know where to go. Sir, please. There was a fly. We're gonna press the water before drown start spawning. I should brought some glass with me so I could place it like just on the surface so that I can see if it's there. Cows. Okay, we're gonna I know, right? I need to go deep enough that the dog follows me. Ooh. Sir? Are you gonna come down here? A steak? Sir? I'm moving back, please. Oh my gosh. My keyboard is freaking out. Come down here. Here, we'll do this. Ooh, that's always the best. We'll do that. Oh my gosh. Thanks, I hate it. It's always the best when you work with coworkers you like. Well, it didn't work, so we're making our way back up. Me too, me hurts. I'll probably end stream soon. Cause I keep yawning. I mean, who knows? I mean, are you complaining? Sounds like you're complaining. I might need to take it from you. My chair is so creaky. I'm so glad I got a new bed too, because my bed was so creaky. I moved my foot an inch and it's like, ugh. Like, sir, please. Don't mind that, it's fine. Hold on. Oh.
Oh my gosh, I love you.
Oh my gosh, I love you. I'm gonna skip. Yeah, we'll skip this one.
Man.
I can't. I'm legally obligated to play the Animal Crossing song. I can't skip it. I'm too impatient. Oh. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. As in, like, the battery thing itself is dying, or like you're just almost out of juice? And the other one should just hold more juice. I didn't get that grass back. Ooh. Baby, come here. I don't want my dog up there. I don't like that I could still hear that. I'm casually trying to hear skeletons with Animal Crossing playing. Bro, it sounds like he's literally on the other side. You're like, I got it. It's fine, guys. You literally sound like it's on the other side of the wall. Is there a way to summon your dog? Hold on. Scheduled to finish charging by 3 a.m. Okay, well, I don't need it, so take longer. Summon dog in Minecraft. Using a cheat. We're gonna try. No. It says it's a cheat, so it might just be because of that. Nice. Microsoft edition. What? I am 1.18. Okay. Summon wolf. POS sent me. The syntax. I don't have the. Hold on. As you should. Okay. Summon wolf. What does POS mean? Player. I don't know. We're just gonna put the coordinates. Summon wolf. Negative 857 x y. I might be doing this wrong. Owner. It might just be a cheat. Pi. I don't know what that means. Oh, I was gonna check, but then I heard skeleton. Where's my baby? Where's my Blitz? When he realizes Luna is missing. Where's my baby? I love you. Come here. You won't. Yeah? Yeah? Do dogs not fight creepers either? Not creepers, skeletons? Because I thought creepers were the only things that dogs didn't attack once you hit. Or, like, whatever. I do not want to be moving forward, actually. Oh my gosh. I think I collected that arrow. Nice, I got a bone and a... I hate that. Bow. Thank you. Never mind. You did not give me anything. Hi. Hold on. I'm killing this guy, then I'll retrigger. Ooh. I don't know what the 2000 thing means, but wow. I imagine it's that many customers of a certain service or something. Ooh. That's not surprising. Surf. I mean, isn't it still monsoon season though, technically? Or is it officially over? Monsoon season was earlier, wasn't it though, actually? Isn't monsoon season like spring? Am I wrong? I don't remember. I just remember it by when we got all the rain. Oh yeah. Teddy? I thought I heard my puppy. Nice! I hope somebody was playing an online game when that happened. Hi! Okay, bye! Yeah. Puppy! Hi, you're so excited to see me! As if you didn't know I was up here, even though I tried to get you to follow me. What does that look for? Are you gonna bark at me? Puppy, talk. Say something to Abby. What do you have to say? She backs away and sits down. Puppy. She's just staring at it. Come here. She's not having it. She's like, you're still holding that. No. Baby. Obviously I was about to ask, do they still attack sheep when they're tamed? But obviously not, or else they would all be dead while I was paying attention to Teddy. Oh my gosh, it's already 10:45. What? She's like licking something in her mouth. And I look at her, I'm like, what? She immediately stops. Teddy, what are you doing? What do you have in your mouth? Okay, wait, I have her paw. This is your time to talk. She tries to eat it. Teddy, Teddy. Okay, fine, I'll stop holding your paw. Say something to the mic. She doesn't want to. Yeah, are we playing now? Are we playing now? Oh, she got spooked because she accidentally stepped on the plates. I got something on my screen. Sorry, had a puppy break. Fine. Oh, she literally did. She's like, no. She's so cute. She got groomed or something. Teddy. I just realized my door is open. And she walked away. I don't know where she went. Teddy. All over. I'll worry about mass destruction in my room later. Fun fact, I hate the like, oh my gosh. Where was the zombie? Is it down there? I'm assuming it's under me. Or something. I'm hungry. No, I'm not. What was I thinking? Archive's the only thing not over here. Teddy! I found her. She came out of the bathroom. Come here! She starts to run. What does that look for? What's your little underbite? I feel like I've been here before. I probably have. Oh, I thought that was a creeper. Oh, baby. Pets are too pure. Some of the residents that we have, they're married, and they have a dog. And when they leave, but they don't bring their dog with them, when they leave, but they don't bring their dog with them, they're like, wife's name and husband's name, and then they put in all caps not, and then the dog's name. I just find it so funny. Imagine finding cows. Ooh, we're in the jungle. Can I? Thank you. Hi. No, they all broke up. Baby, come down here. There's space. Yeah, that crash and burned so hard. Because basically what happened is Vesper was like, hey, I need a break. And Ash was like, no. Which led to them all breaking up. So... in summary, that's what happened. Baby, come down here. No. Vesper just broke up from them. They are still together. And are in fact dating someone else now, too. Someone from school that had just recently moved in with them before Vesper broke up with them and as such. Someone from school had moved in with them because she's trans. And got kicked out of their house. Oh, that scared me. So she got kicked out of her house, her parents' house, so she moved in with Vesper, Tom, and Ash. And now Ash and Tom are dating her. So, yeah. She was annoying as it was anyway, so... whatever. And they're like, Tom and Ash are so dependent on her to pay for the apartment and whatnot right now because she's the only one with any savings. Like, Tom and Ash have like, nothing. Teddy just laid down on the floor. Are you lonely, puppy? No. Vesper moved in with some other high school friends. Is now friends with benefits, but they live in Lehigh now, basically. They're vibing. So before, it was that Ash had a lease in BYU housing, but because Ash wasn't a BYU student, Ash couldn't live there during the school year, which is why they needed to find a new apartment and why I was going to be joining them. But then they all broke up and Vesper moved in with some other friends and they now live in Lehigh. And they quit their job, which was much closer to me, let alone Provo, because that's such a drive. So they quit that job and now they have a job there, like within walking distance. So yeah. Fly, go. I hit it. I hated that. I hit it. Oh. Yes? Yes, one moment. Yeah, so like I was saying, they're heavily dependent on the friend that moved in with them and started dating them recently. They're heavily dependent on her to pay for everything just because Ash and Tom don't have any savings whatsoever, and she does. So, like, they got an apartment, the three of them, and the one girl is basically just paying for everything. So, okay, I have to go do something real quick, so I will be right back. I'm back, and yep, you are right. Did you see, on Instagram, the swimsuit I sent a picture of that I said that I loved? Cause it just got here. I dropped it, but I think I dropped it too far. I probably should have just done the ending soon screen instead of be right back. Oops. Thinks I hate it? I forgot that I was right next to water. But yeah, like they might be paying like some rent, but not nearly as much as they should, as well as like not like any of the closing fees and anything. So yeah, it's here. I'm so excited. So I will send you pictures if you want me to. We're moving away. I'm actually going to end because tummy is hurt and needs sleep. So thank you. I love you, Abby. You also need to be going to sleep anyway, so I'll send you swimsuit pictures. I love you.